It's 2 o'clock in the morning on the last Monday of the second decade of the 20. This ugly face is because it is over after 2 o'clock in the morning, and also along the lines of a um, we've put together a little tribute to Imus, and it's going to be put up and premiering on our YouTube channel, which is Radio Don, the number one. Um, Sometime this morning, I am going to assume, if I can get everything put together, 11 or noon Pacific Standard Time, since we're out here in California. And I know that based on things, I should be condemning this man. It is why I lost my best friend, because partially I refused to condemn him. Yes, he said a few things that ruffled my feathers, a couple of things that could be considered the R word. But if you take a look and you combine every single thing that he has said that may have been racially tinged, it is just a very, very small segment of a career that lasted over 5 decades. We're going to put it up, and after I put the video together, someone posted a interview that was done by the man who conducted the interview. Escapes my mind. I know it was on a Saturday morning on WFAN radio. It is the sports station in New York, the other sports station as opposed to the ESPN station. It is pretty much you could say it was the very first all sports station in America. And Don Imus was the very first voice on that station. Thing is that Imus was part of 660 AM in New York City. That man at WNBC in New York, and the was with Charles McCord, who was newsreader, and there's some great stuff with McCord that we've included in the video that we cobbled together. But I found out a lot of things about him in that interview. Number one, he had prostate cancer, and he beat that with the help of his lovely wife, Deidre. I think we have Deidre on the video as well, a little bit with her. According to the interview, he had done alternative medicines that apparently worked to beat that cancer. And I sincerely hope that when everything blows over, Deidre would be so kind as to write not only a book about the man she married, but maybe some insights into how that cancer was beaten, because there are a lot of people who would probably need to hear that. A particular television personality from Canada, for instance, may want to hear that, and a certain person who works in Washington as well. He had prostate cancer. He also had continuing lung problems that stem from the fact that when he was younger, he worked in a mine, I think in Arizona, and something happened. He broke two legs and his lung collapsed. Then he fell off a horse uh, years later. As I remember, he was doing his program from his ranch in Arizona. I think it was in Arizona. Uh, Hooked up to a lung machine. To admire somebody who shows up at work a lot because he has drug addiction and and hearing problems and things like that. And as a broadcaster, you admire somebody who powers through that thing. That doesn't mean I have to agree with them, but you do admire that. So it's going to be linked in the show notes when we publish this, and there'll be a lot of other things that I'll be adding to that as time goes on because there's just a wealth of things that I can put up there. But we're going to be putting that up there, and I just wanted to say this about Don Imus. Um, I've never met the man. And but I think that he was a very funny person, a very inventive person. He could very well be one of the last great broadcasters in radio. And one of these days, I'm going to get up here. I'm going to tell you why I believe that radio, in and of itself, is dying. But basically, I just wanted to get up here and do what has now become a 9-minute promo for something that we're going to be putting up a little bit later on this morning, Monday, the 30th of December 2019. So be on the lookout. There'll be a link in Facebook, a link in Twitter, and of course, it'll be premiering around about 11 or 12. And if you are subscribed to this channel, you'll get that information before anybody if you subscribe and ring the bell and and activate all notifications, not just personalized. So that's basically it. I'm going to see if I can get some more sleep, and I will talk to you again this morning. Take care and have a great day.